Hey, what's up, folks? How's it going? So, today's interview question is your application running inside a Docker container and it's failing to start. How would you debug and fix the issue? So, you started a Docker container and your application is running. And how will you debug this issue? So, this is a very common interview question. And let's look at this. I will show you some examples also. So, first thing, what comes to your mind is obviously look into the log. So, we'll be checking the log. Okay. Docker logs container ID. Here I'm running some Docker process. This is the container ID, Docker PS, Docker. I will be running Docker logs container ID, and then I will be checking for if there are any errors or not. Right. So I can maybe grep for some error warning. I can grep for error. If there are errors, it will show up. Okay, there are some errors. Looks like so it's showing up. So I can look into the error, and that way I can debug what is the issue. So that is the first answer. First point you can mention. Then you inspect the running container. Here I'm running Docker PS. Docker PS is showing only the container which is running. But if your container has stopped or exited, then you can run Docker PS minus A to see all the stopped container. Right? There are many containers, all the stopped containers exited some time back. And you can check the exit code. So you run this Docker PS minus A, then check the then I will be checking the exit code. So Docker inspect, let's say some container ID, this is the one. And let's see what is the and we can again grep for exit. Here it's exited normally, but if it exited for some error, you will see that error code, and then you Google that error code and see what is the issue with that, and then you will get some idea why it failed. So check the log, check the running container, check exit code, then run interactively. So get into the running Docker container. Application is not running, container is running. Let's say here, let's say container is running, and for some reason the app inside is failing. And what you can do, Docker exit minus IT and container ID and then shell. Exit minus IT, you will be getting the interactive shell, and this is the container ID and SH, the shell prompt. So I got into the Docker container inside. Now I can try to run the application and can check whether environment variables are there. Let's say you means there is some dependency on the environment variable that is not exported properly, not exported to the environment maybe, or you can run the application here itself in the container. You can see what kind of error you're getting. It may be some library loading error. It can be some packages are missing error. Maybe we forgot to include that package in the Docker file while building the email. So you can run the application here itself. You got into the container, run the application and see what kind of error. You can debug also here. So that is you can do Docker exec, run interactively. Then check port binding, run Docker piece and see whether ports are correctly. I have to exit from here. Yeah, Docker piece and check whether ports are correctly mapped or not. Maybe you want to run it on 5,000, but here you have by mistake you have mapped to 3,000, and you are trying 5,000, localhost 5,000, and it's not coming. So check that port binding, check the environment variable, Docker inspect container ID to check environment variable, check network issue, run Docker network ls to ensure the services can communicate, right? And then review Docker file and compose, verify commands, dependencies, and volumes. Maybe you need some volumes you have not mounted, that's not getting mounted properly, or there is some spelling mistake, right? Then you can rebuild the image with a no cache option, so that it builds fresh. It's maybe you have made some changes, but it's taking from cache, and that's why you're getting issue. So rebuild the image with no cache and run the container manually. As I said, you get into the image Docker run minus IT bin sh or sh. You got it. You will be getting into the command prompt inside the Docker, and there you run the application and see what kind of error application is running. So these are the different things you can do. So first we will explain that you can check logs, then we will check the exit command using Docker inspect. We'll get into the Docker shell and run the application, what kind of error it's throwing, right? Uh, so then port, whether port is mapped correctly or not, whether any dependencies are missing. I will review the Docker file. So these are the various points I will do to debug Docker means application which is not running or Docker container which is exiting. So let's go to today's question. I post question daily on my DevOps Challenge Hub LinkedIn page, and so which you will not do to debug our application running inside a Docker container is failing to start. Which you will not do to debug application which is running inside a Docker container and failing to start. So how will you debug the application? Check logs. Yes, you will be doing that. Inspect running container. Yes, you will do that. Check exit code. Yes, you will do that. Run interactively. Yes, you will do that. Check put bindings. Yes, you will do that. Run through GNU debugger. GNU debugger. You won't run the Docker through GNU debugger. Inside, you can try do that, but you won't be debugging using GNU debugger. But if it is C++ application inside Docker, you can do that. Developer will do that. But as a DevOps, we won't be running this. We'll be only checking logs, running, inspect the running container, check exit code, run interactively, and check port bindings. But this is the GNU debugger we won't be running. So sixth option we won't do, right? So that is the answer. So hope you like this video. Please like it, share it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also subscribe to my WhatsApp channel where I post daily updates and my LinkedIn page. Participate in the contest. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video.